Hello and welcome to our Inventory Manager app. My name is Matthew.
My name's Kyle.
My name is Nathan.
My name is Daniel.
And I'm Christine. So the problem that we're tackling is inventory management for small businesses. Usually inventory management is very meticulous and time consuming, usually requiring a lot of kind of separate parts with quantities and expiration dates and pricing and stuff like that. And when your inventory management is ineffective, then usually you can lose data. There's delays in product orders, or you can waste product as well. So without our app, users would typically have to rely on spreadsheets like Excel or Google Sheets for tracking item quantities, expiration dates, categories, and stuff, and then visualizing their analytics like total item counts or how much space each product takes requires building custom graphs and programs like Excel or Google Sheets. The solutions lack full accessibility and features like integrated order tracking minders for restocking. An example would be a local bakery might manually count ingredient stock every few days and update a spreadsheet. If a mistake is made or the file isn't updated in time, they risk running out of essential items during business hours, which affects both productivity and customer satisfaction.
We're focused on centralizing the inventory management process to minimize potential points of failure. Every disconnected component in the system introduces another opportunity for failure, whether it be mechanical or human error. By consolidating everything into one platform, into one application, we significantly reduce the risks of any breakdowns and streamline the entire workflow. Traditional inventory methods are also often limited by the specific technologies available to a business. Transitioning to a centralized application removes any of those constraints, and it makes the whole inventory managing process much more accessible, cost effective, and efficient. Additionally, consolidating all inventory data in one spot helps make advanced analysis and visualization easier for the business owner. The business owner can track trends over time, identify patterns, and even make more informed decisions regarding future shipments and inventory strategies. And all of this can be used with the widely supported CSV format, which helps facilitate easy data importation for whether it be coming from older machines or being used for later usage. Furthermore, this uses the widely supported CSV format, which facilitates the easy data importation from older machines that might still be running them or other systems that are still using Microsoft Excel. It also helps simplify exporting data for future usage. Our application aims to provide comprehensive inventory tracking, taking crucial details such as the object itself, current stocks, and any relevant expiration dates. This information will empower both daily operation for any normal employee and also help any higher level management whenever they have to make informed decisions regarding restocking and future inventory planning. Using this detailed inventory data, the application will proactively alert employees and managers whenever an item is nearing their expiration date, and these timely notifications will or should facilitate prompt action, whether initiating new orders or informing relevant employees of the need to do so. The application will also present inventory data in an accessible format, allowing users to analyze trends and evaluate the effectiveness of past decisions and strategically plan future actions regarding the stock. To ensure seamless integration with other systems such as Microsoft Excel, the application will feature intuitive CSV import and export capabilities. This compatibility should streamline data exchange and enhance overall workflow. Our goal is to create an application that is both useful and user friendly. The intuitive user interface should ensure a seamless experience, allowing anyone, even a first time user, to navigate and utilize its features effectively and efficiently. This will all be designed for being compatible with any modern Android device, and this and our application ensures effortless access for businesses of all types, regardless of wherever they're located. Its, its intuitive design guarantees ease of control for any user.
Now, getting into some of the technologies that we did use, when we first started development, we considered a few different technologies. For a programming language, we debated between Kotlin and Java, and in the end, we ended up choosing Kotlin because it was a little bit easier to understand for us and met our needs a little bit better than what Java could offer. And also, at the beginning, we were also debating between using SQLite for storage. But however, after doing further research into Firebase, we ended up going with that as an option because it ended up fitting very seamlessly into the IDE that we ended up choosing, which was Android Studios, which made it easy to work with Kotlin. And Firebase was already integrated in it, which worked out great for us because it provided a lot of features already and kind of gave us tips and tutorials, which allowed us to make full use of Firebase inside of Android Studios. In terms of testing, uh, we ended up doing Android Studios built-in emulator. It hosted many options for different phone versions and types and screen sizes, so it made testing very easily as we could simply write code, test that code right then and there instead of making it into an APK file and then having to retest it and reload it and go through that long monotonous process of doing so. And another way that we would test our app is through BlueStacks. How we would do that is from Android Studios, we would download the APK. And before we would submit the APK, we would of course test that the APK file is functioning properly and has everything that we have seen in Android Studios. So we'll just drag it over into BlueStacks, test it out, test it in different screen sizes, and just make sure that the APK that we're about to submit is working functionally and properly.
This is our landing page where we will create our user who just started their new business. We'll enter our email and password and we'll sign up. Here you can see we're taken to a blank inventory page where we will begin by adding some items. We have 100 bags, which doesn't expire till July 31st. Oh, but we see we cannot continue because we do not have any details. And there are grocery bags. We'll add several more items. We have coffee. We received 1,000 French roast, but that expires May 3rd. We have small cups. We have 100 white paper. And we don't have to get rid of those till December 31st. Then we also have some large cups. We have 100 of those, or 1,000 of those, and they are plastic, and those expire in August. So now that we have our inventory, we're going to need to search. So as you can see, the dynamic search, those show up just our 2 cups. We need to change the large cups because we just sold 100 of them. So we're going to go here. We can see everything we have here, but now we only have 900. So we will save these changes and it will update here. And over on the analytics page, we can see that we have coffee, bags, a lot of large cups, and then a smaller amount of small cups. But let's say we are all out of small cups. We will slide to delete. We were notified that small cups have been deleted. And then we'll go here and it is automatically updated to where we now have 3 items.
I'm the owner of a small accounting firm, and I love sending memos to my employees. It is my favorite thing about my job. My second favorite thing is, of course, printing those memos. I love physically printing out internal memos to give to my employees. Today we're going to look at placing an order for paper to print out my memos. So you'll see in the order list page here that there is a small plus icon in the corner. If you click on that, it's going to pull up the create order page. Here you can enter all of the details about the order that you would like to automate. So I'm going to go ahead and put in an order for 100 reams of multi-purpose copy paper. I'd like to order that every 7 days, starting Wednesday. So if If I click this button here, you'll see that I've now added this order to my order list, and all of the details I've added are visible, as well as if you click on the item and bring up the edit order page, you can see they're all visible here as well. However, I've thought about it and I would like to change a few things about my automated order. Here we can see I've changed my order. I'm now ordering premium multi-purpose copy paper. I'm ordering 150 reams, and I would like to order it every day instead of every week, starting on Monday. Now that I've changed this order, I would like to save it and see those changes reflected in my order list. So I'll click on Save Changes. Now in my order list, you can see all the details that I changed are now visible in the order list, as well as again visible in the edit order page. These changes also carry through when you log out and log back into the app. If I go to the inventory page, click log out, and then log back into my account, we go back to the order list, you will see that the changes I made are still as they were, and the item is still in my order list. Now this is all great, but I've actually had a change of heart. I've come to the realization that my new favorite thing about my job is making money, and spending $30,000 a month on printer paper alone is not helping with that. So I've decided to not physically print out memos in the office anymore, and I would like to cancel my order for this premium office paper. So to do that, I will just simply swipe left, and now the item is gone from my order list. And of course, these changes carry through when you log out and log back in.
So now, getting into some more features that this app does offer, talking about the upload CSV function and the download information function with the app. So in a scenario where, let's say my name is Bob and I am in charge of a coffee shop and I just downloaded this great inventory app. Let's say I download the app and I already manually logged in there the bags for 300 and expired on this day in large cups for 2,700 and it expires on this date. Now let's say I already have a CSV file because that's how I was managing my information beforehand, before I used and downloaded the inventory app. So I would go to upload CSV file, and yes, you will have to take the CSV file that you have anywhere, upload it to your phone, and then have it in there so that the app is able to access that phone storage. So let's say you click on it. Let's say on there you had coffee. And now what's so great about this app is that, let's say I'm Bob, I had all this data on here. I didn't know that coffee was about to expire in 7 days. So as you can see, it uploaded coffees and provided a notification to the user, myself, Bob, that the coffee is going to expire on May 3rd, 2025, and it is currently April 4th, 2025. And that is just great because you were able to see that the coffee is there, and it did upload everything that was with the coffee. So it uploaded the quantity, the expiration date of the coffee that I had before, and even the notes that I had left in there. Now let's say I wanted to download this information just so that I have a new, more updated inventory thing, because I still want to keep the CSV files just in case if something happens to this app, or one day I decide not to use this app. You can easily just download this information, and then it will download it to your storage. How do you know that it worked with the download? Can I re-upload it? Well, yes you can, Bob. Well, you can delete all these items, and then go to upload CSV, and then right there, you can see where the download took place.
We hope this presentation has given you a clear picture of just how much easier inventory management can be with our app.
Whether you're a busy owner, a stress manager, or a team member tired of last-minute stock crises, our app is designed to save you time, money, and stress.
Thank you for your time and attention today.